Andy Liu, representative head of mission, Taipei Trade Office in Nigeria, has urged the federal government to take cues from Taiwan on how it built its economy through sound basic education, vocational training, effective communication policies, and digital economy. Liu also urged the government not to repeat the mistakes Taiwan made in economic development, but to utilize the country's resources.
My first humble suggestion is that set up a good educational policy from elementary school to senior high school, then try to review what your higher education had already come up. You need to have a very clear idea of what your children will need in the next 5 to 10 years, and what your industry, what your economic, and what your trading agency will need for the next 5 to 10 years. Then all these requests of different aspects of trading or economic development will reflect into the education policy, because basic education provides the literacy of people can read and write. That is the basic requirement for any workforce. That's how Taiwan built up our workforce. And then from the basic education into how vocational training and higher education can go parallel with each other, because vocational training will provide technical requirement of society will need from the new generation. I cannot go into too deep depth, so my second humble opinion or suggestion is that Nigeria is such a huge country, so transportation from state to state, from the north to south, from the east to west, communication and transportation network have to come out first. So repairing of bad road and building some new road, and also with railway construction, all these are good policy planning. So I have to commend that Nigeria is making great determination of developing your railway, your highway networking. That's very important, so that state to state, people to people can actually communicate with each other. And the third humble opinion is to continue with what you have in hand for digital communication. My wife and I, we came into Nigeria this time to witness how drastically changed by Nigerian people are using mobile phone, are using internet, and also like Jumia, like Konga, you can download everything shopping online, although it's not actually comprehensively covered, but you have already moving to that. This is a great power. You cannot imagine how powerful it might be. People using either smartphone or other kind of a small mobile phone, you can do business. You can make a lot of kind of communication through that. Strengthen the infrastructure of digital economy. That is what Taiwan can actually offer, our experiences, our way to making how different government in each state or city can move. So we have a solution called Smart City, of utilizing high technology, combining the governance of each city and each state. So probably only three humble opinions: reinvest or reinvestigating of what basic education will need to put into, either by resolving insecurity issue, rebuilding the school environment, putting children back to school, either public system or the private system, and set up the goal of from now to next 5 to 10 years, how many children will go into teenagers, they can choose to become a high school student or to go for vocational training. We have a good planning for the vocational training, either for information technology, either for any kind of skillful like car repairing. All these we have already provided.